Johnny's with us in Phoenix. Hey, Johnny, how are you?
Good. How are you, Dave?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
Awesome. So my wife and I, we started your plan back in January about. We paid off about $14,000 in debt.
Yay.
And we just have one thing that's been kind of eating at us the whole time. Our situation, my parents have a kind of an investment house that they bought, and we live there. We basically just pay all the utilities. They don't charge us for rent or anything like that. And they also have a car that we use. But we're just kind of, we use their car, and we're just kind of, we feel bad about it because we know we want to be independent and all that stuff while we're paying off our debt.
How much debt? How much debt do you have left?
We have about $44,000, mostly just student loans.
Yeah, and what's your household income?
Right now, probably about $60,000.
Why about? You don't know what your household income is?
I just got a promotion at work, so but my wife also just quit her job. So we're.
Why did she quit her job if you're trying to get out of debt?
It's just our situation. We have a kid at home, and we'd rather have him be at home. And my income is should be going up substantially for this next couple months.
Okay.
She only worked twice a month anyway. We only made a couple $100 a month, so it wasn't that big of a difference.
Oh, I see. Okay. So what do you think your income will be in the coming 12 months?
It's probably going to be around $65,000-$70,000.
Okay. All right. And what did it used to be before you got this new position?
So last year I did about $50,000. So yeah, I got about a $20,000 raise.
Okay. And so that means that easily you ought to be debt-free within 18 months.
Yeah, the plan is to be debt-free by the end of next year.
End of 17? Well, that's pretty aggressive. Good. Okay. Well, would I drive a borrowed car and live in a borrowed house for basically 13 or 14 more months to finish out my debt-free plan as long as it's not putting a strain on your parents? Yes, I would. You're right. That is, it's a wonderful, nice gift that they're giving you, and it's not the way you want to live from a dignity standpoint forever, but for a short period of time, for a 1 year plus or minus period of time to finish off all of this debt, yeah, I'd do that for a short period of time, and then the first thing I'm going to do after that is, get my emergency fund in place and buy a car, and the next thing I'm going to do is start to think about how I'm going to have housing that my parents aren't providing for free, get it up to where you're self-supporting. But would I, for a short period of time, accept this wonderful, generous gift if it's not putting a strain on them in order to accomplish this goal that's very much in front of you and that you're very intense and focused on? Yes, I would. And it sounds like you are your math tells me you're pretty intense.
Yeah, I plan on doing as much overtime as I can at work. I can do a lot and just work my butt off.
Yeah, and she's at home, so she's a full-time home economist, meaning the kids are in consignment sale clothes. She's the coupon queen, and she's cooking from scratch, baby. I mean, we're milking every dollar out of this budget, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And both of you are on board to do that. If that's the case, then, again, yes, for a short period of time, I would do that. When we went broke all those years ago, I had a friend of mine loaned me a car for 3 months. It was a horrible car, but it was a car. And I had it for 3 months, and it was a huge blessing. Made me never want to be that broke again driving that old piece of crap, but it was still a wonderful blessing. I mean, it was a 1978 Cadillac with 478,000 actual miles on it. The vinyl roof was torn loose, so when you drove it, it filled up with air. I had a parachute on top of the car. It was awful. The predominant color on the thing was Bondo. It was awful, but it ran, and it got me around for 3 whole months. I drove that car for 10 years, 1 3-month period. That's how it felt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yes, I accepted help. I was broke. I was getting my butt out of there where I was never going back. And, of course, I have never gone back. But, man, what a wonderful thing. That guy let me use that old car. And, you know, it was just up in the weeds at his house. And there was a reason it might be up in the weeds. But when you're up in the weeds, you go get a car that's up in the weeds, right? It's what you do. So, but it's only, we're going to drive like no one else, so later we can drive like no one else. We're going to live like no one else, so later we can live and give like no one else. And that's what you're doing, sir. You're on track. You're going to do well. And I'm proud of you. Very, very, very good job. Hold on. I'm going to have Kelly pick up. If you guys are not in Financial Peace University class, I want you to be in there as my guest. The two of you need to be going through that class and have the encouragement to really lean in and finish this program that you're on. You're doing good work. I'm proud of you. Very good. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show.